Well, might as well get started. I was a bit late anyhow. So, this is the 10th installment of the Sumo Khan saga here. The Chronicles. The Borderland Bowling Ball. The Requiem of Retreat. Himself, Sumo Khan. Alright, so quick recap. We left off making our way back toward the swamps with Sumo Khan at the very beginning, at the very outset of this adventure. One of his first goals was to take down the Red Bandits. That didn't happen. And I mean, he would give the old college try. Survived. That was actually probably one of the most fun Sumo Khan streams. One of the most fun gaming sessions I've had in a solo Ironman. If you haven't seen that episode, I think it's called Sumo's Bayou. And man, that was fun. That was all kinds of fun. There was some shenanigans with a crossbow and the Red Saber boss and some blood spiders. The convenient kind. I really like to stay close to the ground in the swamp for those sloshing noises. Oh, it only took 48 days. That's right, it only took 48 days. I mean, that's nothing to be ashamed of on a solo Ironman. Making your way back around to the swamps, feeling confident, feeling armored. But I think we're just going to keep making our way down the road, actually. It's a bit safer than the swamps. And the goal here is the Red Saber hideout, which we have on the map. So we'll do a quick recap of the skills while we're jogging here through the swamp. Strength 53. Oh, it's behind my head. Hold on. Strength 53. Toughness 83. Dex 50. Perception 50. These katanas and hackers, heavy weapons, right around 40. Sabers is falling behind. We need sabers. We need to get sabers up so that Sumo Khan can push in to fight the Bug Master because he's surrounded by skin spiders. And there's sabers out there that do extreme amounts of damage to spiders. His combat stats, 55, 65, and now his dodge, I'm not sure why his dodge is so high. I think I tried my hand at martial arts, but only managed to get 1 point. Crossbows, not terrible. 20 crossbows is not terrible. Under thievery, we've got stealth up fairly high. Lockpicking's not bad. 38's not terrible. Assassination will forever be 0 because assassination is basically just cheating. Athletics 72, swimming 54. Field medic 34. Like, unfortunately, the Khan is a tank and doesn't need to heal himself too often. So his first aid is lacking. As usual, I shouldn't say as usual. I want to make it an as usual thing. At the outset of the stream, we've gone over his skills. We've done a bit of a recap of how we got here. And I will just show everybody the gameplay modifiers here. So this one, which you can't see behind my camera, says squad size multiplier. That's set at 1.25. Global population multiplier is set at 3.5. I found this to be the perfect amount of population to try and simulate an earlier Kenshi, right? Because Kenshi 2 is a prequel. And global population, that plays a big part. Like, this took a lot of fine-tuning. And as usual for our solo Ironman, dismemberment frequent because losing limbs is usually an advantage in this game. On top of that, I haven't done it for whatever reason on this description. Okay, wow. Not great. But the mods I'm using are, they're linked. There's links, and at least episodes 3 to 7, somewhere in that range. So just check out the descriptions in those, and you'll see a link to the Steam mod list that I put together. If you want to play a playthrough just like Sumo Khan here. And I know I said last stream that I would write them down, but I just completely forgot until right now. But I'll go over the rules for the Sumo Khan solo Ironman. Obviously, there's no saving and loading before nasty situations. For instance, jogging through the swamp, trying to solo the Red Saber base. Right? You can't save before nasty situations. That defeats the purpose of an Ironman. And if you're dead, you're dead. And you kind of have to play it how the cards land, if you know what I mean. If you run in to fight some, I don't know, fog people, and you lose one arm and two legs and miraculously get rescued, because that's happened. You just gotta kind of potato crawl your way into success from that point on in these Ironman playthroughs. And kind of some additions to the rules. You're allowed to have animals, I think. Okay, this is my opinion, but these are my rules, so. You're allowed to have animals. An animal can't heal you, right? A pet can't heal you. A pack animal is only useful on a solo Ironman. Like, look at me. Look at poor Sumo Khan. He's carrying 2 backpacks here. He's always bogged down. He can never fight to his full potential. So what I like to do in this situation, you know, when I'm being charged by, say, 15 guys, is equip a crossbow and try and get just one, really just one shot off. I hate this game. Bleed him and strip back every last bit of loot from his carcass. They're not friendly. Come on. Alright, we gotta switch. I think I want to work on my... Let's check stats for a sec. Do I really want to put some effort into heavy weapons, hackers? Now, hackers is our end game skill, right? Hackers destroys heavy armor, and it destroys skeletons, which the Ashlands just so happens to be filled with skeletons wearing heavy armor. So really, I think maybe heavy weapons is the choice here. You have to make the most of every training opportunity in your solo Ironman playthrough. As well, on every single solo Ironman playthrough, you really want to be kind of a master in every single weapon. I sincerely hope that Kenshi 2 plays out so that I can play it solo. I just hope they don't make some kind of Baldur's Gate style requirement to have a team. Not to say that I didn't play the heck out of Baldur's Gate trying to go it alone. I'm not sure how the Khan's gonna fare here. The armor's holding up, but they might chop his arms off. This actually went better, much better than expected. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for the Red Saber boss. We're just gonna have to remind this guy who's Khan. Oh wow, yeah, there goes the leg. His left leg, as a matter of fact. I also think somebody crawling just tried to attack me. That's crazy. So, if you're unfamiliar with how Sumo Khan streams go and how these solo Ironman fights go for me, I don't micro, and because it's lame. I kind of just let fights play out, but if I'm getting shot by archers from a distance, then I will, disengage to run at the archers. It's just kind of a sensible thing to do. I like to say I play the game organically. If Sumo Khan did not have 66,000 cats, at this point I would be looting, looking for loot, right? That's why we have a backpack that has stackable slots in it. But I'm rich. Actually, not nearly as rich as my other solo game. My Shek solo game, he has over 1 million cats. Khan of the Swamp. He's getting his daily beatings out of the way. How is Sumo on this fine day? I mean, he's the Khan, though. Whoa, 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 whoa. That looked like a swamp ninja kind of running away. I lost him. He kind of vanished. Okay, we're getting there. I'm pretty sure the swamped lab is actually just a spider-infested pit of death where Sumo Khan was almost eaten. So I think we should check it out on the way to the Red Saber hideout. And we discovered a village. Actually, that's not bad. That's pretty close. Kind of the objective area. Can't believe I missed that before. So this is the danger. Hold on. Don't just rush into this. So this is the dangerous part, right? You're in the swamps and you're swimming. And most times, blood spiders, skin spiders, all manner of death can attack you while you're walking through the swamp like this. Like so slow and vulnerable. He's like a sumo bobber. And they can eat you, right? But you can't attack them because you're waist deep in water and pathetically weak. So always be careful when traversing swamps. Remember, you have to heavily consider just about every single decision you make in a solo game. Samira, how did your previous character get 1 million cats? Now, here's the kicker, Samira. I streamed that entire playthrough on Twitch. I don't even know if those streams still exist. So that's unfortunate. But, fingers crossed, you'll be able to follow Sumo Khan into his first 1 million cats. It's surprisingly... It kind of just happens on a solo Ironman once you get to a certain point. For instance, one of my favorite means of making money, which, I mean, after a point isn't even required, right? Like, once you have 500,000, 600,000 cats, like, who cares? I was just selling stuff still to kind of stay in the rhythm of how I think a solo Ironman playthrough should go. Oh, also, I mean, I know we're almost 20 minutes into the stream. I should have asked, how is my audio and how compared to the music and the game? Can everybody hear everything? What was that? Just walking with his sword up. Oh, come on. Don't run. Okay, we need to stop. We need to stop playing around here. You don't toy with the Khan. Shh. Dancing. He is just unhittable. He's basically Agent Smith from the Matrix. What's happening? We're just gonna let this play out. What crossbow bolts do I still have? Oh, we have tons. We have crossbow bolts for days. This is only great for training. I'm even gonna put it on 2 times. Come on. Sumo, do something. Yeah. We need to take some kind of trophy. I don't want his first aid or his terrible sabers. I'm taking his hat. Do I have room for it? What? I'm over it. I don't want the hat anyways. Sorry, Samira. So the way that my previous character, for instance, made a ton of money was to go into the Ashlands and hunt down cleansers. Holy smokes, that's a lot of blood spiders. Okay, we're not coming back here without a saber that destroys spiders. That's nuts. Look at that. What's fighting them, though? What do you think's going on over there? You know what? I actually don't want to know. I'm not interested. So, like, one of the surest ways ever to get your solo Iron Man killed is to run into a building filled with blood spiders. Doesn't matter how skilled you are, don't even care. Death by 1,000 paper cuts that hit like Boeing 747s crashing into you. Like, blood spiders do an uncanny amount of damage, no matter what armor you're wearing. I'm at a severe disadvantage in my playthroughs because I prefer to make my characters look cool as opposed to have practical armor. I also prefer to make their weapon choices awesome as opposed to best in the game. I do try to add some common sense to it, you know, utilizing weapon modifiers and stuff like that. But it may not match with somebody's S-tier Gundam build. Don't go there. Sound advice. I don't know what the delay is on the stream, but I feel like there's a serious delay. And that's not typical. I might have changed something unknowingly. See, we must be getting close to the Red Saber base. There's all my fireplaces that I made so I could light up the night. So I wasn't fighting in the dark. Okay, I think this is Sumo's moment. I think the Red Saber boss is about to come to an end. I really just tried to say an end, but it attached itself. No, I think we should definitely walk in. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. There's the walk. There's the walk. I actually need to set this up. This would be a sweet little tiny clip, maybe? I don't know. Why is he running? See, this is what happens. Okay, perfect. So this is what I would do. I was making like a little video. Turn off the UI, zoom in. You know, maybe start a slow spin. Sumo enters the Red Saber hideout. Do you hear the music? That was... Whew. Terrible decision, but we're gonna go right ahead and use the katana. Wish me luck. I am turning off the UI so we can all experience this. You know, now. I'm not. We're not happy about it. This might not go well. I think they steal your weapons. I could be wrong though. Come on, get the lead out. So 3 times attack slots. One of the mods that we're involved in. Getting destroyed by, I should have said. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is not going well. I'm super happy I'm not looking at his life right now. The Sumo Khan strut. He might, I don't know, he might be limping because his quads are so huge. Like, they could just, it could be a friction thing. Oh, this is not going well. This is great. I mean, kind of great combat music in a way. You know, like some orchestral epic moment here. Kind of the culmination of the conicals. I mean, not possible. There's no way these raggedy bandits put the con down. Honestly, I don't know. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend playing your solo Ironman Kenshi games like this. Just let it happen. Just watch the fight unfold. Nobody here's got a crossbow. We're just a couple of guys, a couple of best friends fighting each other in a hideout. You know, they're gonna maybe take me prisoner. I'm gonna have to break out. So there's another big point. I'm not doing this recklessly. I know that the Red Sabers cannot possibly hurt me enough at my toughness points to kill me or make me bleed out. Worst case Ontario, I lose a limb. But realistically, they don't hurt me that badly. I mean, I'm kind of minor lobotomy, but I think we'll be okay. So if you're not at a stage in your playthrough where you can recover from a savage beating, do not invade the Red Saber HQ. Or at least if you're going to do it differently. I mean, there's a ton of different ways I could have approached this, right? I could have run in, tried to lead a couple out. I could have even stood outside the door, kind of peeked in and shot with my crossbow, then ran out. Maybe led 1 or 2 out at a time. There's a lot of different approaches to take, but sumo is kind of like a big deal. So, just walks around like he owns a place, no matter what the place is, really. So we're going to speed this up here. He's managed to splint his arm, heal himself. They didn't take my weapons. Idiots. I'm going to switch to the Paladin's Cross. I mean, completely here. So when Sumo breaks out of here, he's going to go a little bananas. I'm also going to put this little guy on because I think it's better. 33, 56, 90. Cut resistance. It's not really better, is it? It looks cooler. Okay, we'll keep the hat for now. I don't know why I have the teeth. I'm going to sell them. They're basically a trophy. And what is in this bag? Absolutely nothing. I also apologize that the whole entire time I was talking about things and moving stuff, I realized the backpack was behind my head. Okay, so 17 head. That's kind of the durability level of the head. I think that's a perfect amount to try and break out with. All right, we have the Paladin's Cross. We're all good. We're lightweight. Not too many negative modifiers. Time to die, red bandits. Hey, we got some swamp music, at least. Oh, this is not going well. Come on, couple big hits. There it is. Wait, you know what? Was the katana hitting for 70s? I don't remember. Oh, push me out, push me out. This could actually work in our favor. So if this fight kind of goes in such a way that they bump Sumo out of the wall, that would be ideal. Then we can back off, you know, create a little space, heal up. Did they destroy his left arm right now? Come on, get out there. Break through the wall. You're basically the... Yes! Kenshi Kool-Aid Man! Oh, yeah. This isn't great. I'll fight you out here, though. I don't think they're going to take me prisoner out here. I think they'll just leave me. But then we end up with... blood spider potential. Or skin spider potential. Either way, not great. Things that eat you in a solo game, not great. Is that guy carrying a berserker or another Red Saber? And why is he carrying him? There's the red... Oh, he's dead. He's carrying a dead dude. That's weird. You're weird. Oh, his left arm! We might lose an arm here. Momentous. Look at how huge he is. He's using a Paladin's Cross, and his left arm is confetti. I don't... Look at it. It's like a butter knife in his hands. Unstoppable! Oh, we almost had that big swing. These 3 times attack slots really kind of change the game. There it is. Huge hit. Okay. Do we fight till we lose the arm? Or does Sumo Khan run? Nah, that's a silly question. Sumo Khan doesn't run. Look at that. He's unlocked the jelly arm. Essentially, it makes him unstoppable. It's the Kenshi equivalent of going Super Saiyan. When you can wield a large weapon in one hand and your other arm is made entirely of spaghetti. Everyone's ripe for pickings in the swamplands. Not this guy. Ugh. Alright. Let's hope. Oh, they took all my food. This is good. Now they're going to be fed. Okay. Upside. We have a bedroll. 96 seconds. I think we're okay. I don't think the left arm's gonna fall off. The music is great. Okay. Oh, no way. Okay, so this reason number one that you joined the Thieves Guild. My man here, the Wandering Assassin. Neutral to everybody in the world, you know? Won't fight anybody. Will come and save you if you're a member of the Thieves Guild. Watch as he nurses the Khan back to health. Fix that left arm right up before it falls off. It's too good. Very hard to see with the rain and the shininess on everything. I feel like this game is looking extra good right now. We've got shadows, we've got setting sun reflections, we've got flailing limbs and shiny skin. He's pretty beat up. So, downside, can we splint here? No, I don't think so. Maybe he did. I don't think he can splint with the broken arm. I also ninja bomb. I also can't pick him up with just one arm functional. So we need to go back to the close swamp village. Hopefully we can find an actual bed there, not a swamp bed. I'm on full speed right now, by the way. Ooh, this is not a good idea. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I shouldn't be in the water right now. He's like, he's really badly hurt, right? If a blood spider basically just touches his head, we're done. Playthrough over. Great 10 streams. What do we have here? Red Saber in full retreat? Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're outnumbered. There's more than one. The Khan can't back down from a fight. Bop. Oh my, that would have been it. Okay, come on. Hold on. I can't do this. I'm sorry. It's dark. I hope everybody saw that Sumo Khan just cricket batted that dude up into the other guy's arms. The one... the one-handed Paladin's Cross is killing me. Well, listen, I'll be right back. Game's on normal speed. I'm going to put a little spin on the camera. I'm going to grab a drink. Hopefully I don't get eaten by a blood spider. If I do, cheer on Sumo Khan. Hopefully he gets up and kills it. Okay, made it, and he's still alive. I'd already consider this stream a success. Oh, I've still got him set to walk. You know, that could explain a lot. What a pothole. I'm going to zoom right in on the Khan. Hopefully you guys can see him. I know it's dark. I turned off darker nights, but here we are. There's a lot of combat going on up ahead. I kind of hope the village isn't infested with blood spiders or something crazy, because when you crank up the global population and the squad size, what that does is it multiplies the amount of squads in the game. And so in the swamp, sometimes, I mean, we saw the base, right? We saw the camp, we saw the ruins. There were like 100 blood spiders in there. So when you crank up the global population, you run into a lot of unique issues. Oh, for instance, we're gonna die. Okay, moderate weight. What can we do about this? Have a plan. Heavy stuff off. Okay, here's hoping that makes us lighter. Oh, wow, why did he stop? You're a madman. See? I wish I had a lantern. We need a lantern. Okay, I might... Is the swamp... The swamp is nowhere near Vane. Hopefully... Maybe I can buy one in one of the swamp villages. Maybe there'll be hive or traders in one of the swamp villages. One can hope. Band of Bones. We've killed a lot of them in the past. Was he fighting a swamp turtle? Or was that my imagination? Okay, super dark game. I'm gonna speed this up. Hopefully we can get to a well-lit town and I can find a lantern. But if I get in a fight, I'll put a fire up. It also makes for super sweet screenshots if you're into that sort of thing. Toss a fire up, fight in the rain. Your character gets all shiny when it's raining out. Here, I'll show you. If I can get away from the farmer's field. It's hilarious. Actually, you know what? He's surprisingly unshiny. Oh no, there it is. There it is. There's the glistening Calvin Khan. Oh my goodness. Worst possible time to drop your armor. Oh! Remember how I said villages infested with blood spiders are a thing? So. Yay! I don't know. Wow, that village was kind of like my... Oh, bad idea. Don't run in the water. Don't you run in the water. We're kind of on autopilot here. I can't put the pants on. I'll be too... Will I be too slow? Let's check. Let's check. Kinda okay. I'm keeping the pants on. Can't lose the legs. Honestly, if a choice between going even a kilometer or a mile, I think in this game it's a mile per hour, 14 miles per hour. This guy's running 28 kilometers an hour right now. Even if it's the difference between 1 mile per hour and leg armor, if your destination is kind of close-ish, I would stick with the leg armor. over the extra mile per hour running. Oh, this guy always suckers me in with his gambling. So a huge part, unfortunately, of every single solo Ironman, and I mention this every single stream, just in case people are coming in late to the series, if they choose to watch it. But if they're coming in late to the series and they're just getting a feel for what a solo Ironman is, and they kind of wanted to see more advanced Sumo Khan, right? So they started episode 10 instead of 2. A large part of solo Ironman games is sleeping, is resting, and patience, right? So it can be kind of annoying, especially in the early stages. If you're playing your solo Ironman game, you may feel like a lot of it is spent in a bed. And that is the case. Hold on, I kind of want to read some of this dialogue, but I've got on super fast. It's going to be tough. Don't blame the licks. We all know you're a shady dealer. You'll be back. You'll be crawling back for another game by nightfall. Fine. 100 cats. Wow, jeez. These guys. Gambling addiction is real. You spend a lot of your early solo Ironman game healing up on max speed in a bed. Always find a bed. Honestly, if it's a choice between placing a camp bed, you know, kind of near, if it's within 10 minutes, you know what I mean? Run to a town. It's worth it. The 8 times healing beds in towns. So if you look at the healing bed down here at the bottom left, 8 times for its healing bonus. The 8 times healing beds are substantially better than the camp beds. I know there's mods out there. I think there's actually mods out there which increase healing bed speed. And there's a lot of, you know, quality of life arguments to have that mod. But here's my counterpoint, okay? A game like Kenshi, you know, you can only make a game like this difficult in so many ways. Okay, so one of the difficulties of Kenshi is that healing takes a long time. You know, even in this camp, even in this bed, in this bar, and I've got the game on full speed. I mean, we're sitting here counting seconds, right, for his left arm to heal up. So hear me out. Your camp bed sucks, but it does provide you some healing. And it's one of the difficulties of the game is knowing where to put your camp bed, or learning where to put your camp bed so you don't get eaten by critters, you know, or so that you don't get snatched up by reavers or taken by cannibals, etc., etc. That time it's creating for you to heal is meant to allow the active squads of enemies or creatures or whatever, give them time to move through the activated portion of the map. If you get too far away from a certain part of the map, right, and you don't have an active character there, the map doesn't update. So that's one of the unique facets of a solo Ironman, is that you will find yourself leaving a town. You'll get to the point in your solo Ironman games where you'll be so strong. Whoa, hold on. I have to destroy a camera. This guy's name is Nikon, and he's getting a little sassy. You don't belong here. Who the heck are you? Excuse me? Tiny human. This is my space, and I'm the boss around here. Son of a bitch, he got away. You gonna show me some respect, shrimp? Did you just call Sumo Khan a shrimp? Go bother someone. Slapped him. Slapped him? Odin, I've got to head out. I'll catch the stream later. Peace. Thanks for hanging out, Odin. Web driver, I'm running a solo Ironman. Tried doing my time to get rid of a United Cities bounty, but I kept getting enslaved. The bounty amount never went away. WebDriver, welcome to the United Cities. I actually have an entire stream, I think. Oh, I don't anymore. It's not on YouTube. Listen, I spent an entire hour and a half trying to escape the United Cities, you know, judicial system. So I feel your pain. Samira, one of my characters had a negative 318 to her leg. Somehow it never fell off. Took 3 entire days in bed. Interesting. You should double check that dismemberment's turned on. Odin, well, I've got to... Oh, okay, I already caught you. Take it easy, Odin. Thanks for hanging out. You're in Stone Rat space. Squit. And if you want to stick around, you're going to need to know who's in charge. I run this patch, and I run you. Slap them. I think the answer is slap them. Shh. Why? Ooh. I'm in town now, boy. Get used to it. Or... you dare talk to me like that, worm? Or is the Khan so cool that he tells him to settle down? Nah, he's the Khan. Come on. You dare talk to me like that, worm? Do something about it. Yeah. Yeah. Thought I was just about to get surrounded by his homies. Would have been terrible. Sumo Khan has no homies. Alright, back to the Red Saber hideout. I don't think they can stand a second assault. Hopefully we don't get waylaid by 1,000,001 blood spiders. I still cannot believe. Okay, 2 moments so far, right? The Sumo Khan approach to the Red Saber and the cricket bat, the Casey Jones from Ninja Turtles attack. And he tossed a Red Saber up into the arms of another Red Saber. Oh, have fun. Deal. Okay. You don't want this smoke. Blood spider. Get out of here. But we're out here collecting teeth. Who's this? Who's this guy? What's he have? Anything good? No. I thought that was some kind of blood spider hybrid. It's just kind of a red-faced hiver. You know what? I don't know that I've ever... Is this a... Southern hiver? Hammerhead? Tough to say. Oh, that was sweet. Back attack. Now, there was a movie, and kind of dating myself here. I think it came out in the 90s. Not remember. It must. I think it was called My Boyfriend's Back. And whenever I think of a hero or a protagonist, like swinging backwards with a weapon, in this case, Sumo Khan kind of hit that guy behind him with his sword. I think of this movie. I'm pretty sure it's called My Boyfriend's Back or something like that. No, that's just a song in it. What was it called? Anyways, this girl's boyfriend was killed, but he came back as a zombie, but a good zombie, I think. Anywho, but there were bad zombies. There's always bad zombies. And one of the characters swings an axe backwards, killed a zombie, and then he killed the one in front of him, kind of like Sumo Khan just did. That's my story about the movies from the 90s. And that fairly accurately describes the caliber of cinema. That would have been a rough trot through the swamp. Okay, so a ton of red sabers over there. What we need to try and avoid here is... I'm going to try and just go to this intersection. So I think what I'll do is I'll fight more fireplaces from night fights. I think what I'll do is I'll fight anybody I have to at that crossroads and then kind of walk slowly in towards the Red Saber HQ. But there were a ton in there. I don't know what the answer is here. The katana kills them. For sure the katana kills them. I kind of wish I had a saber. This would be a great saber training opportunity. The last time I fought the Red Sabers was way cooler, though. We had a shot. We had a shot at the Red Saber boss, and I think something terrible happened. You know, now that I'm kind of reminiscing about earlier Sumo Khan streams, my other favorite stream was in the United Cities. the most insane lucky crossbow shots. Oh, I don't want to go this way. We want to go this way. I don't know what kind of animal's nest that is. Hopefully just turtles. Which, by the way, if you're playing a solo game and blood spiders don't, you know, the thought of playing your solo Iron Man, your blood spiders doesn't wave you off. Swamp turtles are a great source of meat. Especially if you're going to have bone dogs and stuff like that. I'm also not sure if I ever finished my thought earlier with regards to animals in your solo Iron Man, but they can't heal you. They can't lift you up and carry you places unless you have crazy mods that I've never heard of. So I don't think that having pets in your solo Iron Man affects it at all. I think that's completely acceptable. I'm thinking about getting some dogs myself with Sumo Khan here at some point. Okay. Katana kills him for sure. But we have 1.39 cutting damage there. You know, only 98 there. I think we go with the Paladin's Cross. I know we get -2 indoors. I feel pretty good about it, though. Round 52. Turn it off. Oh, I forgot that you can see it at the bottom still. Ah, well. Still cool. The web driver become the dog whisperer. The canine unit. Oh boy, I'm not funny at all. Really, I struggle to find a play on the word con. Come on, quit playing so defensively, big boy. Get in there. I think he really stands a chance this time. Yeah, alright. Time to start snatching limbs for the afterlife, Sumo. Let's go. Chop, chop. Cut him off. I just kind of have this unyielding... Where is their boss? Am I here for nothing? Or is he asleep? I hope he's asleep. Because he's huge, right? He's massive. He should have shown himself by now. Was he caught on the other side of the wall? Oh, he is. Look at him. What a specimen. Don't worry, I'll deal with your flunkies first. I don't know how he's doing. I feel like he's doing okay. That guy kicking me? Oh, I probably chopped his arm off. Can't even wield his sword. Just try and bring Sumo Khan down to one arm. He'll still swing his sword at you guys. Because he's a giant. And he's in the Matrix right now. Relax, Neo. Neo Khan. Uh-oh. No. Oh. Got him against... Come on with the wall. I mean, we did some damage that time. And Hackers is at 44, which is great news. This is basically Sumo Khan's cage. Once he returns to destroy all of these weak, pathetic Red Sabers, I'm pretty sure he's gonna convert this into some kind of sleeping corner. I wish you could do that. I wish you could take over bandit buildings. I think there's even a mod for that. I could be crazy. I know there's a mod for taking over towns. I don't play with mods that really stray from vanilla, however. I've got extra attack slots on. I basically have just loaded up mods that make the game more difficult. And I'm attempting to run Living World and Reactive World at the same time. If you're familiar with the mods in Kenshi, I understand that's not a great idea, but it hasn't caused any problems so far that I've noticed. It really affects the game, I think, when you start getting into world state changes. Let's try again. Gentlemen? Let's see what kind of damage we're dealing with. Let's get some data. So 4s and 3s from the general crowd. I wonder when the big boy hits me what happens. If he hits me. I'm only hitting them for 64s. Now I can't remember. Oh, 70. Okay, down. Problem is if I have one of the big three, head, stomach, chest, too low, I shouldn't really engage. I can always run. This is also a decent training opportunity for his lockpicking. Okay, so as usual, I said it earlier, but it's faster to get back somewhere that has an 8 times healing bed than it is to make a camp bed and try and wait it out. I mean, we can test that. Let's just test that right now, because getting back to the swamp village is going to be hectic. So at full speed, what are we looking at here? 2120. Okay, this is good. We're starting on a good number. 20 after. Next time Sumo Khan gets destroyed, I'm going to put up a camp bed. I mean, I'm hoping he doesn't. I'm hoping he lucks out and just crushes all the Red Sabers. See, they're getting weaker, but Sumo Khan is getting stronger. So this is the advantage here. Oh, please don't die in the water. Water? So scary. Don't swim near skin spiders, iron spiders, any kind of spider, really. Just don't swim near them. Unless it is a human, do not swim near them. Now, does this place have an actual bed anywhere? Small shop, residential. I could buy the house and build a bed. Residential 6. I could buy a big house and build a bed. Oh, that might not be a bad idea. Can I build a bed? Let's check if we can build a bed or not. Table, bench. None of those things say bed. I can build a sitting pillow. Okay, we'll get back to that. In the meantime, let's just run to Shark. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it, but if... Nope. We gotta go. I was about to get crazy and try and fight those things, but they will eat me. I don't know if you guys can see this, so I'm gonna put a fire right here. There's a lot of blood spiders behind me. I hate this game. Kakoob. Hello. Welcome. If you're just getting here, it's been good. It's been going well so far. There have been some moments. Look at these colors. I don't know, honestly. I've got this shader on, but I'm gonna turn off the UI here for a sec. I'm gonna turn my face off even for a sec. But take a look at this game for a minute. Considering the engine it's built in, what people have been able to do with these reshades and the graphics settings. I don't have any mods specifically for graphics. Just the reshade. This game looks awesome. And if you're just checking out streams of Kenshi and you're watching this at some point later, this game still holds up graphically. If that's not proof, I don't know what is. Can you show stats? I sure can. So, I recapped it right at the beginning of the stream, and we'll kind of touch on it again. Just in case people are clicking through, or just getting here. But, strength, toughness, dexterity, perception, obviously his toughness is up the highest. Because he has been beat up a lot. Dexterity and strength, we're working on them both right now using the Paladin's Cross. It has decent blunt damage and cut damage. All of his weapon skills are advancing fairly evenly. Now, I don't have a saber. I bought a house, I built a chest, I put it in the chest. Can't remember where the house is. I think it's in the United Cities. Sumo Khan will find his way back there at some point, or I'll just rewatch the streams and realize that I've done it. You know, kind of come upon it. Our melee attack and defense reasonably high, 67. Stealth 75, lockpicking 40, field medic 35, athletics and swimming high, and crossbows 20 plus, and you're sitting pretty. Let's get the Khan healed up here, and then tucked in a bed, and then we're going back. There's no way the Red Sabers win, okay? Absolutely no way. He bypasses them again. This is it for them. WebDriver, how did you get precision shooting up? So, if you're shooting near any ally, so if you join the Thieves Guild, for instance, wow, we're under attack by blood spiders. If you join the Thieves Guild and your wandering assassin bomb walks by, you can attack whatever they're attacking and gain your precision shooting stats. Similarly, sometimes if you save a prisoner, rescue a prisoner, they'll become green. Like, they'll be an ally on your map temporarily. And same thing, if you shoot near them, you'll gain precision shooting. Or if you ally one of the nations. That was a whole lot of ways to say that if somebody's your friend and you shoot your crossbow near them, you gain precision shooting. See, I love river raptors. Carry on beasts, right? Let's just come and eat some corpses. Okay, we're gonna go back to that intersection, then make our way... Whoa, too fast. Back down to the Red Saber base. I'm not going to stray from the Paladin's Cross. So this is an edge type 2. I'm pretty sure it's the strongest weapon I have right now. Again, I either lost a really great saber, which is extremely possible, or it's stored in a house somewhere in the United Cities, which I forget that I bought. Like, sometimes there's a lot of time that goes on between these Sumo Khan streams. And this is not a steel trap. I know I said this earlier, but this game is looking good. Sumo Khan is looking good right now. But no, this game is looking good right now. Like, graphically, I'm extremely impressed. I don't know what I've done. We've got raindrops, we've got reflections in the pond, we've got shadows, and everything's running smoothly. Oh, Edge 3 weapons. Again, these are streams that they don't exist anymore. But I was streaming one time and I lost my mind. This is probably one of my most successful Kenshi moments. I lost 2 Mei-2 weapons. I was captured by the Holy Nation at Stack, one of their cities. They took me prisoner and took my weapons. Do you think I could find who took my weapons? I had to, I pretty much, I did the whole village. Okay, I'm not proud of it, but I did the whole village, and then I still couldn't find it. Every guard, every civilian, every shopkeeper, and the women, and the children. I wish I could cue up that Anakin Skywalker song right now. And I still couldn't find it. And so then I went and searched every single barrel. Bam. Found it in the barracks. It was insane. It was one of the crowning achievements of my Kenshi playthroughs. Tracked down, like, and I was taken down way outside of town. And I lost track of the patrol entirely. I was on a witch hunt. It took forever. I think it was like 2 hours, honestly. 2 hours of gameplay just to try and find those Mei-2 weapons. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They took the falling sun. You should have checked the barrels. The barrels in every building. That's what I did. It was in a very unexpected barrel as well. Samira, did you ask the police chief if they had any stolen goods? I did not ask that, which would have been an awesome starting point. Like, it was kind of more like a Batman thing. Like, you don't actually do any investigative work. You just go start punching people and hope that the answer presents itself. Round 57. Red Saber. Whoa. Did I just hit that dude for 134? Oh, he's a skeleton. Oh, the banger? Perfect timing. I'm turning this off. Just fingers crossed for the con. No UI, just faith. The Red Saber boss hasn't even presented himself. Terrified. He's inside. Trembling at the sight of the con out his window. Even though he's imprisoned twice now. He was so menacing. He was like a caged silverback gorilla. Every time the Red Saber boss kind of gazed upon him during his incarceration. Come on. Don't let him push you off the balcony. I know the camera angle's not awesome. Give me a sec. Alright, let's just... I don't know. There's the Red Saber boss right there. Look at that. Huge. Got some kind of red... Oh, he's bald. He's bald. He's got a shaved head. There's a lot of Red Sabers here. Right off the edge. Okay. I don't even know if they're gonna pick him up because he's in the water. They probably won't. You're kidding. No, they knocked him out again. Okay, so despite my earlier efforts, I didn't actually pay attention. Come on, can you swim? Let's go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did the game explode? What do we think? Is he stuck? Did my character seriously just... No. I don't buy it. I know he's in the water. What if I... Backpack? Do we think back... If I put down this backpack and lose everything in it, I'm gonna be super sad. What do we do? That backpack goes. Sometimes these things happen. I might have to load the game. He's wounded, but treading... Oh, are you kidding me? This is upsetting. He's in the water. Can't heal himself. Can't walk around. Maybe, do we think when his chest gets better, should I wait 7 seconds until his chest gets better? Control, Shift, F12? Is it F? No, that's not. Shift, Control, F11. Shift, F11. Control, F11. Shift, Control, F12. Control, Shift, F12. Control, Shift, F11. Shift, I forget what I'm doing. Oh, I'm super sad. Okay. All right. Let's try something crazy. We just had an autosave 2 seconds ago. It was when he fell in the water. So I should add to my previous statement about not saving and loading in a solo Ironman. You should quick save often in case bugs cause your game to explode. Samira, you can absolutely swim with one arm. So I am wow, I'm surprised it saved in the middle of a fight. I'm just gonna back him off to the staircase and take this fight into a more reasonable location. Otherwise, nothing should change. We're gonna turn off the UI. Hope he doesn't get rolled off, you know, like a buoy to try and save the Red Saber who fell over the edge first. Or maybe we can recreate a bug. Imagine if you could drown. Imagine if you could drown. Okay, so look, I'm just gonna let it play out. I know what just happened. I get it. But see, it seems if you're up, if your character's awake, it's fine. I feel like you could... Oh, come on. Hit his legs. Oh, wow. They're destroying him. This has got to be really good for his hackers. One more hit in the chest and he's done. Surprised that wasn't it. There it is. I cannot believe that his toughness has not gone up yet. Never mind. Disregard everything I just said. It just went from 83 to 84. As soon as I stood up. Come on, guys. Cut me some slack. Heal yourself, man. Actually, I should have taken out my crossbow, really. Wow, the Khan gets really focused on a target. Don't... come on. Do something. So last time we did this, we had a bed right out front. I might repeat that process, although I did get attacked a lot and almost eaten a couple times. So I'll try it again. Last time it did not take that long, right? We ran back to the camp, got all the way back here. I feel like it didn't take that long. But I'll try it right out front on full speed and... I mean, odds are high that a red spider tries to eat my brain. Sweet. River raptors are basically catfish. Kenshi catfish. They're just bottom feeders. They just show up to eat bodies. Ah, see? Always with the blood spiders. Die! This is where a saber would be amazing. Come on. If I hit every part of this thing's body... I literally hit every part of its body. Blood spider trophy. Sneak while you sleep. As soon as you said sneak while you sleep, I just got surrounded by red arrows. What are these people? Band of bones? Please don't attack me in my sleep. Safe. I hope they're not eating me. Okay, so see, this is brutal. This is way worse than just running back to the village and running all the way back here. Like, all the way to Shark in here, I'm pretty sure you heal more quickly in the 8 times beds than I will laying here. Like, you don't save any time in travel. Okay. Dismantle. Grab sleeping bag. Let's try that. You always run kind of heavy in a solo Ironman until later when you get a different backpack. There's an orange shopkeeper's backpack, which is stackable and huge and awesome, so you don't need to run this kind of 2 backpack system. This is just a dark, mad sprint through the swamp back so we can get healed up. And I have a lot of confidence that this 3rd, 5th, 7th attempt at the Red Sabers base will pan out. I have the most confidence. Let's talk about the Sumo Khan's future plans once he has destroyed the Red Saber conglomerate. I think our next move... well, first off, we're going to return the bounty. Now, the bounty... do I have the bounty for the Red Sabers? I have Bugmaster and Tin Fist. Maybe I can grab it from one of the vendors around here. But the bounty, I think, is going to go right back to either Squin or down to Clown City. I'm pretty sure I could take it down to Clown City. We'll collect the bounty on the Red Saber boss. But once Sumo Khan collects the bounty on the Red Saber boss, I think our next move is for Sumo Khan to make his way to Black Desert City to the scrap house and try his best not to rob them and buy a spider killing saber and then work his sabers up by slowly making his way into Iraq towards the Bugmaster. I think that by the time he makes it there, his strength, agility, and attack will be high enough to kind of attack the Bugmaster. Now, that's a tall order, because the Bugmaster is a bad man with a sweet, sweet mullet. Okay. Like, I just feel like that's way faster than... We'd still be sitting in that camp bed. I'd still be trying to tell you how sweet the Bugmaster's mullet is in greater detail if Sumo Khan was sleeping in a camp bed. Oh my goodness. Water and blood spiders. They do not slow down in water that much. If at all, actually. Where's that crazy scream audio come from in the swamp? What creature makes that noise? The blood spiders just want to give you friendly nibbles. Yeah, no, seriously. The Khan's okay with that sort of thing. You know, you'd be surprised. He's a fairly understanding individual. Especially when it comes to nibbles. Alright, time to cut in, Sumo. Get in there. It's Red Saber time. He hasn't eaten in days. Look at him. Malnourished. He's well fed and currently has no problems, but, I mean, the arrow is facing the wrong direction for Sumo Khan. All right. It's the Khan's hour. The hour of the Khan. The conning hour. Oh, man. Okay, there's the big boy himself. Big hit in the chest. 10,000 cat bounty. After this, we can give up this life of sumo crime. Sort him out, Sumo. One at a time. Wow, that check is huge. If they're bigger than Sumo Khan, they're big. That's a big character. Does Sumo own any buildings in any towns or have an outpost? Sumo Khan doesn't have a firm outpost, but he does. Oh boy. This is great news. Please be an elder. Please be an elder. Adult, adult. Come on, be an elder. Adult. We got more. No, we don't. Those are bodies floating. I thought they were blood spiders, but this is good news. Okay, hold on. We need to kind of let this meeting of the powers happen. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Kill them, my spider friends. Bandage your chest, please, sir. Time to die, Red Saber boss. Don't push me off, though. They killed the spider. Useless spiders. With the chest, we have the heaviest of armors on the chest. What's happening? Oh, come on with your... Heal up. Okay, coming at you. Come on. 114. Oh, it's a robot. 120. What parts of your body are left? Yeah. Get out of here, Red Saber boss. Oh, that's right. The Red Saber boss has a May 2 saber. This is perfect. This leads in to Sumo Khan's saber mastery arc. Speaking of arc, the master of the saber is named Arc, and Sumo Khan's got to destroy him as well. Obviously, you can't be Khan of the sabers if there's a man out there better with sabers. Or at least with the reputation of being better with sabers. No way. Get up, Sumo. That was the closest we've come. What is that sound effect? They still want to fight? Sumo's up for a fight. This is just good for toughness. Seriously, are they still coming at the con? I didn't want to do this. One sec. Arrange. You've left me no choice. Who's the weekend? Oh, wow. Got some winners coming up here. That guy. Oh, you couldn't have hit him in the chest. Ow, ow, ow. That was sweet. Crossbow transition right into a paladin's cross. Get him. One sweep. This could be good. Don't let me down, Sumo. You're done. Oh, you were saved by somebody. Yes. Come on, thugs and rapscallions. The little people, Sumo, deal with them. Damn it. He's gonna be getting pretty hungry soon. That was sweet, though. I love the river raptors. Just hanging out, eating everybody. I mean, there's no way Sumo's gonna quit. We've got the upper hand. It's just a matter of time now. And in your own solo Ironman, especially if you're eager to try it out in kind of a Kenshi 2 setting, this is a great example, right? The population's got to be higher. It's a prequel. I cannot see the population being lower in Kenshi 2. And so these are kind of realistic solo Ironman numbers that you're going to be facing. And it's also all part of kind of the training process, right? Like we're building them up here. He's not awesome. I mean, we could metagame this. I could have had him at way higher decks while doing his toughness. You know, you equip him with the heaviest armor in the game after robbing the heck out of a vendor. selling it back to another vendor. You go buy the heaviest armor in the game and then the worst katana in the game. You get to 100 dexterity and 100 toughness in something ridiculous. You can do it in under an hour and a half, really, if you set your mind to it. But there's no metagaming going on here. So you have to think of these opportunities in your solo Ironman if you're not metagaming yourself, if you're not doing those speed training methods or have got some mods on to do those things. You've got to think of these opportunities, trying to take down hard bounties, going back again and again and again as your training opportunities. It's crazy. Like, his hackers have gone up 2 or 3 points now. Katanas has even gone up a point. His toughness has gone up a point, which is a big deal at this kind of level, right? When you're in the 80s for toughness. Anything above 80 is just a pain to gain in Kenshi, unless you're using some sort of exploit. His dexterity and strength have both gone up. I mean, this has been a really successful kind of training opportunity for him. But also, we're going to grab this 10,000 cap bounty. We're going to clear out the Red Sabers and, you know, be able to kind of confidently move on to our next objective, which is going to be to training Sabers up, utilizing the May 2 Saber I hope to grab from the Red Saber boss here. The swamps has got to be one of the most visually appealing biomes in Kenshi. And one of the most interesting. You've got this kind of neutral swamp critter, right? You've got the swamp raptors that are just carrion feeders, but occasionally get in fights with completely random groups, like especially Holy Nation Paladins get in fight with River Raptors a lot. And the landscape is just crazy. If you've got your graphics cranked and you've got a decent shader on, the swamps also look extremely awesome. Okay, we're doing it. If you have followed my stream at all before this, you'll know what's about to happen. If you're a member of the Thieves Guild, you can pick up these extremely highly trained individuals because obviously you're just helping them, these wandering assassins, when you see them. And you can do what I call a ninja bomb or an assassin bomb, and that is when you treat this wandering assassin like a weapon of mass destruction. You put him on your shoulder, and he's more than happy to accommodate you. He just thinks you're being chummy. And you carry him like a nuke right into the heart of the enemy and set him down. And because he's your ally, he's going to defend himself and help you. Now, there's not enough assassins in the map to do this often, and every time you abuse one, you generally lose him. So, I don't consider this too much of an exploit or too cheesy in your solo Ironman. I think it's very opportunistic, and it's so rare that seeking it out would be a task in and of itself. These random occurrences are what make it great, I think. The fact that a wandering assassin is just cruising by at just the right moment. Look at all these wiggling plants. I'm super impressed with the graphics in this game, given the age of the engine they used. You don't want to do this, friend. Ah, this is great. Are you kidding me? Save me! Alright. Plan failed. Help me, friend. Hello? I thought we were best friends. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Maybe if I were to fall over and he would have to heal me. What are you doing? There we go. Sometimes it takes a little bit for the warhead to arm. But when they do, they're devastating. Make him feel pain and strip every last bit o' loot from his dead body. The Red Saber leader is illiterate and mine. Maytu horse chopper. What's the quality of this gear here? Because what do we have here? We have high grade unholy chest, but this is not as good as that. Bandana though, that's pretty sweet. Kind of want the high grade bandana. And we need the rice. Gohan, the Gohan. We need Goku's son. Oh, and I need the man himself. Pick up. Whoop. Now, I don't know where to take him for the bounty, and I don't know if we're going to get out of here alive. If they take out my arm, I don't believe I will survive. I won't be able to carry him. Is that a mod where a random NPC has a robotic limb? It is something like that, yes. I think it's Shidan's tweaks and fixes, maybe. Ooh, racial diversity. It's the racial diversity mod, I think is what it's called. And it adds, well, diversity to different cultures, including robotic limbs. But you won't find, but it's fairly thematic. You won't find robotic limbs, for instance, on members of the Holy Nation. I mean, mission successful, right? Oh, or I spoke too soon. Okay, first things first, we're gonna throw a campfire up because we can't see anything. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. And these are Red Sabers, so obviously they're coming for their boss, and I'm gonna try and keep running. Now, is there any way we can lighten the load here? Let's go from this to this. I'm getting rid of these teeth. I think they were from something really cool, like a boneyard wolf, and I really wanted to keep them. Survival first. Oh, the bandana is so cool, but it's gotta go. Oh, easy. Come on with the speed. It didn't work. We didn't get low enough in weight. Okay, back to fighting. Fighting is the only option. We need fires though, we can't see. Trying to carry the Red Saber boss and fight 7 Red Sabers. Come on, Sumo. Okay. Now we're cooking. Don't you go down. Couple good swipes here. 2 down. How is that? That's a hiver. He's got to be almost dead. Yeah, WebDriver. I've got my mod list from Steam actually linked in a couple of the earlier Sumo Khan streams descriptions. I'm going to start doing it again if I remember. Like a steel trap. I am flabbergasted that I survived that. I'm sorry, my friend. You're not allowed to come after the Khan. There's no way this guy takes me down. We're going to Squin, my friend. Well, maybe Shark first. Ah, Samira, that was a great question. How close is the boss to dead / half bounty? He seems to be at 35 head. His toughness is 39, which means his health KO point's 39. So he's going to heal up on his own here, so I can carry him around kind of at my leisure. That was a great question, though. And anybody who's running bounties, who's catching the stream later, or who's been hanging out, you only get half the value of the bounty if he's dead. That's never a good sign. A bunch of damage numbers up ahead. But keeping your bounty unconscious or as close to dead as possible is recommended. Now, you can bandage them up to a point and then stop. And that's a good way to kind of keep them unconscious the entire time you're going to carry them instead of healing them all the way full. And there's a lot of value in that because if you do get knocked down on your way, better that they also just land on the ground and you can carry them back. You can carry them once you wake up if your character is tough enough to wake up. The squishy footsteps, I agree, are great. They're my favorite part of the swamps. Okay, so those are swamp ninjas. And we want absolutely nothing to do with swamp ninjas. Obviously. Okay, we're gonna try the swim. We're gonna try the sneaky swim. I have no idea what's behind me, but I'm terrified. Oh, swamp ninjas. We're okay. We're okay. Take a closer look at your tattoos. What tattoo? Whose tattoos? My tattoos. These things? It's kind of like... there's a lot going on here. It's mostly Dr. Zeus quotes I got while I was drunk. WebDriver, is there a specific crossbow you'd recommend for solo? Yes. So, not this one. I've got a Ranger, but if you can get your crossbows up a little bit higher than 30 or 40, what I recommend is using an Eagle's Cross. Now, the reason I say that is because of, like, I don't know if you've ever played a game like EVE Online or anything like that, but there's an expression, like, that's for alpha damage, and the Eagle's Cross is the best kind of alpha damage weapon, I would say, in Kenshi. You can shoot people in the head for like 200 damage. It's insane. So Eagle's Cross, because often in a solo, if people are charging you, you're only going to get one shot off anyways. So the reload time between shots on the Eagle's Cross does not matter. Winfield, any Kenshi 2 news? None. But I'm thinking about putting together a video of all the updates to date and kind of any rumors and segmenting it as such. You know what I mean? Like confirmed information, rumored information. I played EVE for 8 years. Yeah, me too. Me too. Come on. Just all in the hopes to get to Squin. We're going to stop sneaking. He's just going to hustle. The Khan can handle this weight. No problem. 55 strength. Terrible. Terrible. You get more strength if you just ultra fast carry your own shackles in Rebirth. Well, okay. I just used Eagle's Cross for the first time. It's busted. If you mean busted in the best way possible, then yeah, it definitely is. Winfield, hell yeah, brother. Tell you what. I hope I got that accent right. So I hate to play this game on fast forward, and if you're early in your own solo game, never play it on fast forward. But I'm just doing it because we're coming to the conclusion here. Sumo Khan has achieved his bounty. Okay, we've gotten our tomato saber, our horse chopper. This is going to be our training saber to bring his saber combat skill from the meager 22 up into the 60s. I would say actually I'm gonna wait till we're at the 60s, low 70s even, before we attempt to crash through Iraq into the Bugmaster's Tower. Highly recommended. Yeah, exactly. Bullet K, you're kind of reinforcing my point. If you get your shots with the Eagle's Cross, if you manage to hit, you're doing insane amounts of damage. Okay, come on. Somebody talk to me here. Who's in charge? Who's the head honcho here? They eye the bounty on your shoulders. Here for a reward? Yeah. Hand over the bounty. 10,000 cats, 75,000 cats in the bank. Sumo Khan has nothing to sell except captured prisoners. The weapons and armor in this town will do us no good. Do I not have a house in Squin? Sumo Khan needs a residence in Squin, I think. Do we buy the one that's built? Either of the two that are built, or do we try and save and buy the broken one and build it up? I mean, building a house with his bare hands seems somehow beneath Sumo Khan. So I think we take some of our newfound wealth and use it as a down payment on this this residential. I don't know what this would be, like a Y-shaped building here in Squin. See if we can find the research to build a bed and then kind of begin Sumo Khan's saber training campaign against the Bugmaster. That's definitely what's about to happen here. So we're gonna go right ahead and buy that. Kick everybody out. I wish it kept the furniture and the cool structures on the roof, but all in due time. Let's start by building this awesome. Come on, we've got to be able to fit this here. Gotta be able to fit this here. I refuse to believe that we cannot fit this here somehow. Okay, hold on. We gotta get inside. We're upstairs. I'm thinking about a scrap tent. It's gonna work. What do you mean? What do you mean? Can't place it in a building you don't own. We own it. It's ours. Door is closed. The door is open. The door is... I did not... I have something crazy like 3,000 hours in this game, and I just learned that I can do this. I'm flabbergasted. Public. Anywho, I own this building. So please let me build scrap tent on it. Okay. So once upon a time, a long time ago, you used to be able to build scrap tents on buildings that you owned. In the meantime, you know what? I'm not even going to embarrass Sumo Khan by putting a camp bed down there. He's going to go sleep in the local tavern. And that's kind of where we're going to call the stream. We're coming up on... We're just past the 2-hour mark. Awesome stream. Got the bounty. Sumo Khan conquered the Red Sabers. I had a blast. There were some pretty theatric moments that I was able to catch, which is awesome. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We've kind of got a direction for the next Sumo Khan stream. You know, using his newly found Meitu saber to train his way into destroying the Bugmaster. And hyper successful bounty hunt this stream. So I really appreciate everybody hanging out that did hang out. Thanks for chatting with me, and thanks for contributing. And anybody catching this later, please let me know what you think in the comments about the Sumo Khan stream, or for Sumo Khan's inevitable death, because all my solo Ironmans have ended in death. If you have suggestions for another story, for another playthrough, add some restrictions, throw some rules, suggest some mods, please do so, and leave a comment and a like and subscribe if you want to get notifications for any more videos like this. And I really want to save the game right now, okay? Because there's a bunch of dust bandits walking through the middle of town. We've got some robotic arms. We've got some crossbows. There's a lot of resources to be had here. All we need to do is go kind of strike that match, because the guards will be all over them if they attack me. We're gonna save the game here. Sumo Khan Day 52, 4 in-game days played. Have a great night, everybody. Take it easy.